Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go.
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Shelly
Me don't want no
Line
fake love,
and
me only want the real deal.
Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets.
Shelly Line and Vila Bird.
Shelly Line and Vila Bird.
Shelly Line and Vila Bird.
Yeah, yeah.
Shelly Line and Vila Bird.
Shelly Line and Vila Bird.
Shelly Line and Vila.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me, Shelly?
I can, dear, I can. I don't know where she went, but I'm taking it that she knocked herself out. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I don't know why I be thinking it's Wednesday.
Yes, yes.
Welcome.
Yes. Hey, everybody. I hope y'all are ready for this topic today.
Yeah, very interesting one at that, I might add.
What's wrong? You look sad, honey. What's the matter?
Who, me? I'm tired. No, I'm tired. Like, I'm just really tired.
Thank you, Ernest. Hey, Vanessa. You don't look like your chippery self. What's going on with you? We need to change this topic to all about Shelly and find out what's going on with you.
Hell no. Of course not. Don't do that. We ain't doing that now. We ain't getting down like that. No.
What's the matter with you, girl?
Yeah, there's a light that's like making you like you have a cross in the middle of your head.
Because Jesus got me covered.
Yeah, it's like it's parting you. I don't know. Something's
right
going on there.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
The halo.
All the way in the front to do it, but I don't
Well, you might have a heaven going on right now.
Jesus got me covered.
Hats off to you.
Okay, that's better. I mean, I gotta sit. Hold on. Sit this way and try to.
I don't know, but it's irritating that crap out of my eyes.
Well, you're gonna have to be all right today because it ain't nothing I can do about it. Let's have to rearrange everything, and I'm not.
Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Randy.
Hi, Randy.
Ross. Just like throwing out names here. Happy Monday.
Put a name on it at the bank.
Hey, Orlando.
Michelle don't like because Jesus.
Orlando, I know you inboxed me. I didn't get a chance to read it yet. I have been super sleep. Like, for real sleep. I will respond later.
Okay, that's better.
I think Vonda is frozen.
I'm not frozen.
She looks frozen.
I'm not. I am not.
I don't know, y'all.
Anyway,
at least she's frozen with a smile, which is good.
Well, on my end, that must be you, dear.
No, I'm telling you, stop.
So the topic today, guys, is it's a good one. It's a doozy. What would you do if you met and took a woman home that you're vibing with to discover that she's a he? What would you do?
Fall the hell out, I guess. I would assume a man would fall out.
It's like that commercial. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
a different kind of Klondike, though. That's the problem. No.
Hey, Nicole. Hey, Kim.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, well, thank you, Derek, for coming in and chilling with us today for this hour. It's his first time on.
Hey, Derek. Welcome to our madness.
Hey, kiddo.
Exactly what it is.
Let's dig into this. So, fellas, what would you do if you met this fine woman and, everything was clicking and, all this, and you decided, or y'all decided that, she was going to go home with you, and then, Y'all start doing whatever you're doing, whatever, and then you get there to touch it and discover that she has the same things that you have. What would you do? I would like to be a fly on the wall. I would love to be a fly on the wall. What would y'all do? Like, seriously. Because I know I talked to somebody a long, long time ago, and they told me that that happened to them, but they just rolled with it or whatever. I guess because the person was in the not quite had not quite done the transformation yet, but she was in the process of doing it, and he was like, hell, they had went so far to where, at that point it was like nothing, because he felt like she wasn't a man because she had all the other physical attributes of a woman, but she still had her penis, his, her, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know why Shelly is frozen, y'all, but we're gonna try to see what's going on with her. But Ernest said, like I said, I hope I wouldn't have my beautiful dick in her mouth. And when I find out, so Ernest, if what if you had gotten that far, what would you do? Would you stop, or would you continue to go on with the act? Because at that point, you already done the do or whatever, pretty much. So what would you do? Why would you be upset? Hey, big sexy. She said, shit, nowadays they could get down on it for real, for real. Yeah, I mean, Ernest was saying, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Ernest was saying, like he said, he hoped he wouldn't have his beautiful dick in her mouth when he finds out. So I said, if you've gone that far, why would you stop at that point? And I also said that you missed that I had a friend years ago said that had happened to him, but they was vibing so well, and I guess she was giving him head or whatever. And he was like, shit, what the fuck I'm gonna turn back for now? I mean, it is what it is. But he didn't penetrate her. He said he just kept
Does
doing
it make a difference though?
but
I mean,
no, but I'm saying he said he didn't, because I guess to him physically she looked just like a woman, like a person we know. If you looked at her, she is gorgeous, beautiful. So until you get, and then the size is another question. But if you got down to that point and you're with that person and you already, your dick out, she's sucking, whatever the case may be, what you gonna get mad for at that point? Because if you see certain features and certain attributes on a person, you're gonna be like, in the back of your mind, is this really a woman? Or is this, you know what I'm saying? It's
I hear
way
you.
tell, unless the person is like small frame, like another friend we had that was really tiny, and if he would have decided to go the female route, a man really wouldn't know, because he already has some small features. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. But let me see. Hold on. Let me read some of these comments. Orlando said he glad you got some rest.
Thank you.
Kiddo said hell and heaven thing. No, it's not, kiddo. Kim said shit. Nowadays they would get down on it for real, for real. Right. Kiddo also said why ask him why would he attempt, let me put it up there. Why would he attempt it, and let him know he could get seriously hurt tricking people. That's true. You have to let people know, because people will kill you over that type of thing. Hey Sam, it's not
Ernest
supposed
said
to be
turn
funny,
up the
Sam.
volume. You heard me, Vaughn?
Huh?
Ernest said, can you turn up the volume?
Yeah, Ernest, for you I can. Okay, is that
Abba,
better?
and
The
Abba said, what's the topic?
The topic is, what if you met and were vibing with a woman, decided to take her home, and you decide that she is, and you discover that she's a he. Sam, is not meant to be funny, because this shit happens all the time. Ernest said he would stop. Sam said y'all gonna have people pulling a Donald Trump, grabbing the pussy.
Well, you know how this goes. You're
Derek
supposed to
said
click.
that is some of that Tank the singer. Yeah, Tank said if a man try to give head one time and he don't like it, that don't make him gay. Basically, is what he said.
Well,
Hey,
I don't know if everything
okay,
makes you gay. I mean, if you go home with a man, but you don't really know it's a man, like you really, really don't know it's a man, and he's sucking your penis, God forbid,
it's happened.
and you still don't know, I don't think you should be like considered gay if you really, really don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I would beg to think probably that you're not gay.
I beg to differ because I think that at some point in time you gonna know something is not right, and if you're doing it, it's because you're curious and you want to see what it's like.
But
That's
Vaughn,
why
if you don't know, I'm saying if you don't really know, because
it's
sometimes you just
something.
don't know.
It's something. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
But
It's
what if
something.
they have a sex change and their name is changed and they don't really by law have to tell you that they're a guy?
Well, that's different. But I'm saying if they still have that part, is what I'm saying. If they still have
Well,
that part, they like they're going through the process of being a transgender, right? And
mhm.
they haven't yet had the transformation done. And now I believe in if you're gonna do that, you should definitely tell a person what they're dealing with or what they're getting into, because you don't want to put yourself in harm's way, because people will kill you over that. You know what I'm saying? So if if you're if you're transgender or you're transitioning, all I'm
Mhm.
saying is you should let that person know that you're dealing with, because you could get with a psycho, you could get with anybody who like, gay bashers or anything like that. It shouldn't matter,
Right.
because your sexual preference is your sexual preference. And if you like it, I love it. But what I'm saying is just to keep yourself safe, let that person know, look, this is what I am and blah, blah, blah. And like my gay friend always tell me, all of the men he deals with are supposed to be straight or heterosexual, would have girlfriends, wives, and family. He don't deal
But
with that gay dudes. So if
right.
you on the down low, your ass is gay. Period. Just like I believe there a man can't be bisexual. If you fucking a man, your ass is gay, gay, and gay again. I don't care.
Just to the point, huh?
That's just
Well,
me.
I still think it depends.
Hey, Patrice. Hey, Patrice. Patrice said that's wrong. They should say that shit before it gets to that. I totally agree, Patrice. That's what I just said. Because, you know, you could put yourself in harm's way. You have certain people, people that, and I feel like this too, Kelly. If a guy is so homophobic and just like bash, 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 I think that's because he's insecure within himself, because that's kind of what he likes. He wants to put on the persona that he just hate gay people, whatever. But I think he really wants to try, and he's fighting his own demons and trying not to portray that part of himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I do think people do that. I think a lot of guys, because from our friend, of course, that tells us all the time that the majority of the people that he picks up is married men or men with girlfriends that are just curious
Mm-hmm.
because she's pretty and they don't know that it's a guy, that they tend to just want to figure it out. And even after they know that he has a full blown penis, they still be like, okay, well, it is what it is now. Let's just continue getting on down.
I mean, because that's what they want to do in the first place. I don't care what they say. That's just what they want to do. Hey, Burnell. Burnell said, no, no. I am sick of these guys messing around with guys that don't get down like that. Please be truthful and honest. Give everyone a choice. Right. But you have a lot of these men that's in relationships, full blown relationships with women, and they are
Hmm.
gay or they're on the down low. Just like a show we did before. Just imagine you married to this person, y'all got kids, you built a life together and all this kind of shit. And then you discover the man you marry is not who you thought you married, because he's gay, got a whole other relationship going on with a man. Then what do? You
Right.
got this time invested, you got kids, you got property, just a whole life. Then what do you do?
Then you're stuck. You're just
Yeah,
stuck.
yeah. I believe Derek, I totally agree. If a man sucks a dick, he is gay, gay, and gay again. I believe that.
Okay, Derek, we
And,
get it. We get it.
and if a man penetrates a man, or he's getting head from a man, he's gay. You don't have gay tendencies. Your ass is gay, gay, gay. I
But
don't
what
care.
if he just like getting his dick sucked?
And if he getting sucked by a man, he just gay, gay, gay. It don't matter.
I'm
It's
just
plenty
saying.
of women out here that suck a dick. So I
Well,
mean, like,
you know.
it's plenty of women. If you want a man to do it, that means you want to be with the man, and eventually you gonna fuck with. I'm gonna tell you a true story. I'm gonna get back to your comment, Orlando. So this dude that I know, and another person that I know, the dude was gay. So I don't care how sleep you are, if you a man and somebody giving you head, you ain't finna bust no nut in your sleep while you getting head. Your ass is gonna be fully awake. Okay.
No, I agree
So
with that
with that
version.
being said, he was sitting there enjoying the benefits of the head or whatever. But then when somebody walked in and saw him laid back like this, supposedly drunk and all this shit, he want to beat the dude up that was actually gay because he got caught. So you don't bust a whole nut, maybe two, and you was drunk, but now you want to beat somebody up because somebody walked in and saw you getting head from this dude. That's bullshit. Your ass is gay. Go ahead and admit to
That,
it.
yeah, well, yeah, that's a little different. That's a little
And
different.
he was actually dating a friend of mine, and I was like, girl, uh, you might want to rethink getting him some pussy cause there's some things going on. You know
Because
what
he
I'm saying?
might have some underlying tendencies.
Yeah, it ain't no underlying tendency. That's what he wanted to do. So anyway, with that being said, I just say if a man is doing that, that's because he's curious from the get go. Orlando said, "I'm swinging on her, and I'm not normally a violent person, but it's deceitful, disrespectful, wrong. Didn't give me a choice. It's not what I signed up for. How would a woman feel if a guy tricked you if into thinking he was a nice guy and he became violent? I know that's an extreme term, but that's just wrong. You could put those two scenarios together because that happens, Orlando, for real. Because people show you who they want you to see all the time. You know, like I tell Shirley all the time, people send a representative quick, and then
Yeah,
later on,
is that.
and then later on, you find out he's a fucking basket case or she's a basket case, and you having to deal with these things. Hey, Nicole. Nicole said very tricky and scary nowadays. Folks are crazy and will kill you. Absolutely. Sam said, if you're a man and you get hard at the sight of another man, you are gay.
Well,
I agree.
yeah, that's
I agree.
different. Now,
I agree.
Sam, I agree. If you get hard, then there's an issue there that you're not addressing within yourself. I mean, that's a whole nother ball game. I
You
mean,
sit there thinking you with your homeboy, and then you look like, damn, he fine, and he's sitting over there, and you just happen to glance over, and then his pants raising up. You be like, hold on, wait a minute.
but okay. So what's the difference if a guy is in a room with his homeboy while he's fucking a girl and they both banging her, putting their dicks in each other, rubbing up on each other? What's the difference? To me, that's
He
gay
gay.
too.
He gay.
But
That
niggas
is
do it all day long. They be like, "Oh,
that
I was
ain't
with my homeboy, boning this girl," and then it be like, and they give deuces. But I'm thinking if you in a room with another dude and his dick's out, and y'all is in some capacity touching each other, that's gay to me.
listen, a real nigga. I haven't done this, so don't y'all start getting all this shit in y'all head. I'm just saying my scenario because I know people that do this type of shit. Okay, if you with you got one girl and it's two guys, they straight as fuck. One gonna be hitting her from the back, and one gonna be getting hit. Then they gonna switch around because if they dicks touch each other, they gonna be fighting. That's just the type of dudes they are.
But
But
what's the difference with them seeing each other naked anyway?
it don't matter because they're not touching each other. That's what I'm saying. Like people do it all the time. No. It's different. If you got to do, right, like if you watch porn and you got to do, and they penetrating a girl, they got two dicks in their ass, one pussy, whatever they doing, and they touching each other and all this, and they dicks is touching, that shit is gay. And you don't, if you don't mind doing that and you a real, I'm going to say it, nigga, you not finna do that. Period. But a real dude and y'all got one girl and y'all doing this, either y'all gonna hit her one after the next, or one gonna be in the front of her and one gonna be in the
Or
back.
somebody gonna touch.
Not
Period.
necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm telling you, not necessarily. Because if say
You
you
don't
woman,
think
we're
you
gonna
don't
put
think
you
men look at other men's dicks?
huh?
You don't
What?
think when men be in bathrooms and they stalls be against the wall that they don't
That's
be
all
peeping
true.
other brothers' penis
That
is
don't
bigger
make
than
him
theirs?
gay though. But that don't make him gay. What makes
That
him
make
gay?
it weird.
That make what like Sam said, if you watching another man and your dick get hard from looking at another dude, if y'all both got one girl and y'all dicks touching each other and y'all sweating, y'all touching each other, that means y'all curious and mind touching each other. Or a dude suck your dick, or you penetrating a dude, or you getting penetrated, you are gay. But if you with one woman and he getting head and he in the back of her, whatever, and y'all never touching each other, that's not gay. That's not making the man gay. I
I
don't care
beg to
how you
differ.
put it. It's not. I disagree with you on that.
I
No,
think that's how all this shit got started in the first place. People being
it's
too
been
close
going on
in
since the beginning.
proximity, touching
It's been
each other.
it's been going on since the beginning of time. This shit ain't new. But
Oh,
hey,
not by no means.
Abba said, if one takes a trans woman home under the assumption that they're female, the attraction is hetero. Okay, I can agree with that, but that's what I'm saying. But I also said that sometimes, not all the time, sometimes that you see signs and that make you think, is this a woman or is this a man? Like in the back of your mind, you be thinking, because it's certain things and certain features that's gonna like spark your interest, and you're gonna. I'm trying to get it so I can get that light out, so that you can be like, so you'll be like, shit, I ain't sure about that. So if you feel like you're unsure about what you about to take home, that's when you should open your mouth as a man and be like, listen, no disrespect or whatever, but are you a real woman? Ask the question.
Hmm.
Ask. I would. Hmm. Uh, Patrice said, nah, there's some that you would not know and they still have a penis. That's what I'm saying, Patrice. I know a couple, just a couple. And if you look at them visually, like in their face, you would never know that she is a guy. You know, now if you look at the size, the hands, the feet, and all that type of stuff, Patrice said, no, there's some that you wouldn't know and they still have a penis. And I was just saying that we know one that's beautiful. But if you look at the hands, the feet, and the size, you will be like, okay, wait a minute. That should make you in itself
Something's
ask a
wrong.
question. Right. But there are so many. Remember years and years ago on damn what was that? Not Stewart Avenue, but when we were younger, you would drive down through there, and that's all they had down there was trannies and shit. You would
Yeah.
not be able to. That was bad. I mean,
And a
bad.
lot of people got caught up on that block.
Yeah, you would not.
Whole bunch of folks got caught up
You
on
would.
that block.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Ernest said I couldn't do it, and I think I would be able to tell that it's a punk. Not all the time, Ernest. That's what we're saying.
No, 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 no.
Because some of them are like slim stature like a woman, and they do all these things, and some of them look way better than a woman could ever look. A lot of times be beautiful, I mean be bad. So if they don't tell you, or you get yourself in some type of position to be able to know, that you wouldn't know unless they told you, or either you went down there and you touched them, and then that's when you find out, because there's some beautiful trans now, I'm telling you. um Nicole said, yes, indeed, I agree. You must be upfront and give all the information. Absolutely, Nicole, because if you don't, that could be a life altering or life threatening thing for yourself if you're trans. I just say, kind of put yourself in positions. If you're dealing with certain types of people, you know how they're going to react. If you know a person is going to react in a violent way, don't put yourself out there like that ever, because you have some. And God forbid, if they are interested in you, and then they see you, or one of their homeboys see you and be like, dude, this, and then he acts like he's oblivious to it and don't know what's going on, and then tries to hurt you just because somebody saw him with you. So you got to be really, really careful about that. Hey, Lisa. Hey, girl. She said, I'm working my jury tonight. Love you. Talk to you later. Sorry I missed the show. You can always go back and catch it later and comment on it later, too. Um, Hey, Roderick. Roderick said, gay as hell. Ain't no such thing as a bisexual man. Roderick, you and I agree 150%. There is not. Either you're gay or you are not. If you're penetrating, getting head, whatever you doing with a man, and you're a man, you're gay. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Hey, Jeffrey. You can't get around that. They are gay. Okay. What'd you say, Lady? You be made. You're crazy. Hey, Patrice, baby, I miss you. I want to see you and Michelle. Uh, Derek said, yeah, that is correct. If a man is having sexual intercourse, contact with another man, he is gay. I totally agree. Sam says, it's giving head, it's giving some head worth losing your life. Absolutely not. Where you go? You can't just be popping off and going on about your day.
Sorry. What? Go do something.
Always doing something. You ain't got no business. And I missed half of the comments.
I was still
Derek,
hearing you crazy.
oh, okay. Well, I can keep moving in. Roderick said, "You can't play with people's lives like that. You would get seriously hurt." That is true. And Sam had said, "It's giving head worth losing your life." Hey, Bear. Bear said, "I will leave. I will leave. I like women. Period." Ernest said, "I'd rather have a good clean pussy than a boy booty."
I like how you put that. Nice little touch there.
The whole fool. Orlando said, "Hell, I'd be made if I take someone home and she remove all her makeup and look manly." Right. But
Well,
it
hell,
is,
there's some women that look like that.
I was about to say that because it's some, that still like are beautiful as, they're good looking as a man, but even more beautiful as a woman. So sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah, buddy. And when they take it off, they look like straight guys.
Yep. Roderick said, lies, lies, he's telling. Ain't enough liquor in the world to not know. It's possible, Roderick. Hey, Tina. Tina said, be mad as fuck, laughing like, I want pussy. Tina, you crazy. She said, I answered because the question fit me too. Well, Tina, I know you a woman. That's different. That's different. You don't try to be something that you're not, or, you're not in like, transitional stages in your life. You are who
Right.
you are. So that's different. Everybody know Tina.
Yeah.
So that's not, not a thing.
But with women, it's kind of different because with a woman, you already know as a woman. You know what I mean? And like a woman can mislead you into the promised land. You already know.
You got some of these butchers that look like straight dudes now.
But when they take off their pants, they're gonna have a vagina unless they had a surgery.
No, they pull their pants off and the whole live strap on fall out.
I know, right? It'd be a whole nother level of love going on.
Sam said, my dick has never touched another dick ever. That's good to know, Sam. Roger
You wouldn't
said,
tell it if you did.
Roger said, ain't nothing touching. Derek said, two straight dudes are not going to be naked in the same room, period. I don't give a damn if Janet Jackson is the woman.
That's right, what I see.
When you saying that was naked, but during that time, if a man is doing that, only thing exposed is his dick. He ain't finna be naked because they know what they're going in there for, and that's just what they're going to do. Whatever, if they homies or whatever. Now, if they get butt ass naked, then I'm like you and Derek. That's questionable.
But don't most of the time they be butt ass naked?
No, if he's just going to get something, he can take his dick out through his pee hole, through his zip.
No, baby. I'm trying to tell you. No. They be naked.
No, not all the time. I'm telling you what I know.
I'm telling you what I know. And they be naked.
I saw this accidentally. And I was like, the fuck? But no, one was in the front, and they just had their things out of their zippers. They wasn't naked. The girl was naked, but they weren't.
I'm bad.
Traumatized me, child. It did. I was like, oh my God. But anywho, that's a whole nother story. Ernest said,
but it did traumatize you.
Girl, I was like, what the fuck y'all doing? But anyway, Ernest said, see, I would not have a threesome with two men and a woman. My dream is to have a threesome with two talk show hosts.
I like how you threw that in there. I like that punchline.
You wouldn't be ready. Sam said, Shelly, any guy who has played scholastic football has showered around other men. You don't be looking at his dick, and hopefully he's not looking at yours, right? But you got.
But what about when you find out? What about when you find out some of them football players be gay? You don't think they be looking at your dick?
That's what I was finna say, Shelly. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, and that happens a lot.
Kidding me?
Orlando said, no, we just look at one spot on the bathroom wall when we piss.
I always wondered how that worked.
He said no straight man would ever look, even try to look at another man's dick, period. And if he does, he's definitely gay. I agree.
Well, Metro, I don't know, baby.
It's
I
tricky.
don't know. I don't know. There's a little tricky
Derek,
little question there.
Derek said, I agree. My grandmother and mother both taught me to look at a woman's hands and feet. It tells all. Well, yeah, that can, but you got some tall, big women too, got big hands and big feet. So there's real women. So,
I'm
that's
tall, but I ain't got no big hands, no big ass feet.
some,
Some
some
people.
do. Yeah, some do. Roger said, in the football locker room, we all changed before and after games. Not once was anyone worried about who was looking at who. We were all mature enough to get in and get out. Man code. Locker room code was never have a conversation with another teammate while naked. That's gay. I laugh out loud.
But then, Roger, you got to remember, back then, a lot of people was down low and didn't come out the closet. Now it's like, the scene. Everybody talking, everybody's swinging and doing stuff now.
Roger just in his 30s. He's young.
Well, baby, you probably ain't seen, you young, honey. They back in the day, they wasn't looking at. They probably was looking at booties and not making it be known they was looking at the booties. And then it came out, oh, it's you freedom reign, and then everybody was looking at everybody's booty and dinglings and trying to see whose on was longer or shorter, and getting
Yeah.
hard. How many football players came out and was like, oh, I'm gay, oh, I've been gay?
Yeah. And
How many touchdowns have you made with somebody rubbing on your ass? I mean, I'm just keeping it 100.
Why you say that, Sam? Said I'm wild. He said, I know the story. He all the gone now though. Who you talking about? But anywho, yeah, who you talking about? Let's see if we talk about the same people. I don't know. Roger said, hell, even now in the YMCA, those old men walk around naked as hell trying to have a whole conversation. I thought how I'd be one on the way in and out. Right. One way in and one way out. Right. Hey man said, Xavier said, just let me know up front. I don't get down like that. I would definitely kill him. I believe that. That's why you got to be honest with people and tell them what you are, what you're.
Hell, I could be a whole man over here and y'all don't know.
Girl,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Girl,
Could be.
Orlando
Could have had it tightened.
Orlando said, that's why I need to see college pics, high school pics, middle school pics. Shit. I need to see pre-K pics. Not pre-K.
You want to see everything.
A little Sony said he's shooting.
No, don't be killing people.
Don't do it. Abba said, if a man has coitus with both men and women, he is bi definition. No, I disagree. I don't think a man can be bi. That's just my opinion.
I don't believe in bisexual. No, I think if you're having sex with a man, you're gay. Period.
Tina said, now wait, I had a man that dressed as a woman that had a crush on me, and I didn't like that shit. What?
What in the flicker is really going on here, Tina?
So what did you do? Like, I mean, what did you do? I mean, he knew you didn't like men anyway, so I guess he was trying to be a woman, so you would want him, I guess. I don't know. That's crazy. I want to hear about that one, though.
That one sounds juicy, Tina.
Yeah. Ernest said, what the hell happened? Some punk unplugged y'all? No.
No.
Negative. Sam said, I remember leaving the building behind the brown pen and getting in line to take my turn with an older chick. She was taking 2 at a time. Okay. Here we go, Sam. All right. So, at a time, where was she taking it at? Because women got multiple choices. There's like multiple choice. You can pick A, B, or C.
C, baby.
So,
yes.
Where were you in the mix? And when she was taking 2 at a time, was you the first and second? Where were you at in that mix?
Where were you in the number? Yeah, the number matters.
Yeah, we want to know that. Abba said, if a man looks at porn, does he not look at penises? Of course. Yeah.
Of course he does. When
Yeah.
women look at porn, we look at pussy. I mean,
You
it's
look
right
at
there.
everything. You look at
We
everything
look
because
at everything. I mean, that's why you're watching porn. You're looking, you're like, yes, get it in. You know, you looking at all kinds of shit turning you on. I mean, I be looking at all of it.
why you choking yourself though? Like,
My neck hurt, girl. I don't know. It's like hurting on this side. I don't know which way to hold it. I keep pulling it. There's something wrong. Something wrong with it. It hurt.
Sam said, Shelly, could you have a threesome with two, including me? He asked, could you have a threesome with him and somebody else? Could you?
I don't know, Sam. You know, I don't know, Sam. That's a
Yeah,
question that
he
remains to
said
be.
you the he said you the video star.
That's not what that is.
Ain't she?
Okay.
Xavier said, "Well, tell me, please, tell me." He's like, "Don't do that. Let me know what the fuck I'm doing or what you got going on." Orlando said, "Shell, I want to come do an investigation."
You want to see if something drop out of the cutty?
Xavier said, "I felt like, yeah, it hurts good." Oh my God, y'all something else on here today. I'm telling you.
But you remember years ago when that show used to come on with that white lady, Jenny
Craig.
somebody.
Jenny
And
Craig.
and
Not
the
Jenny
guy
Craig, but
came,
Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones. And the guy came on and the
Yep.
guy came out and told him that he was in love with him and wanted him and blah 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 blah. And the guy went home and killed the dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's that kind of stuff that I be saying will backfire. Like when you mess with people and they don't really get down like that, that shit can go south really, really quickly. Really quickly.
He said he meant to say, would you have a threesome with two men? Is what he meant to say, not with him.
I mean, I have in my lifetime. Like, would I do it now? I don't know. I mean, back in the day, you probably could have caught me up in that mess, but you know, that's why they had all these conventions. Like, you know, back in the day, maybe. Like now, probably no.
Not in this day and time. You better not. Orlando said she was choking herself as soon as you said porn.
Stop it! No.
Hey,
A lot of my damn neck hurt, fool.
And Robert said, "Oh my." Sam said, and I was referring to your video star V pretending to be asleep. When? I ain't never sleep. I'm always woke.
He's always there, boo.
I'm always woke. Robert said, you his type of woman, Shelly.
Well, look, I'm happy to know that, Robert.
And Orlando said he remembers that episode. Yeah, I remember that episode too. But when you weren't on the screen, I was saying too, when a man can know or have an inclination that you're trans and he be all in until one of his friends may see him and then he'll get violent with you because he want to act.
Because now he mad.
His friend might say, dude, you know that's a dude, right? And then he want to get violent with you, acting like he didn't know what you were, even if you told him, and then that could get you hurt because he don't want homeboy to know that he getting down like that. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of people don't. A lot of dudes will rock with dudes for a long time until they part to see him and be like, oh, dude, you know, something ain't right with this picture. But then on the flip side, be straight all up in the loving, honey, in the pudding. I didn't see the person that be around me with people, children taking pictures.
Okay.
With dudes.
Yeah. Roderick said she's been delivered.
Stop it. I've been saved and reborn from the life of sin, honey.
How many times?
The hell with you, beloved. The hell with you, girl. No,
back in the day, I might have went down.
Back in the day, y'all, I did a little bit of that, but
you know, even now on like all the TV shows, you see these actors that you wouldn't think. Like we've been watching The Chi, right? So now you got the singer Luke James, and his love interest is a trans on The Chi. So then you wonder, is he real? Is he gay? I mean, what's going on there? Because to me, real men not even going to take those roles, and a lot of men have turned down like really good, lucrative roles because they said they wouldn't put themselves in that position. You know what I'm saying? To be seen with another man, or you know, a gay scene or a scene with a transsexual. So everything you watch now, especially Tyler Perry shows and movies,
Everybody gay.
that's all you see. Even the cartoons for kids. It's like,
Gay. I know.
like
It's like a
girl,
thing.
who would have thought little Tinky Winky on the Teletubbies
But
was gay?
but now they have so many like pansexual, transsexual, bisexual,
That's just what
trisexual.
people put. I told you this before. That's just shit people put in. You either gay, you straight, or female can be bi. That's it. It ain't no pansexual, no pansexual, no whatever sexual they got. Because when we did that show, it's like a whole like list of pan shit where you like everything, you this, you that. That's some bullshit. I'm telling y'all right now. Either you gay or you straight, one or two, or you trans. That's it. There's no in
Or
between.
I think now people just got the freedom of choice. I really don't think people give a shit, to be honest with you. I don't think dudes
A
care for
lot
dudes
though.
sucking their
Some
dick.
do, some don't.
I don't think people care. I think it is what it is. The society, the world we live in now is a little corrupted, a little, you got these teenagers in school, they gay, they bi, they this, they that. They don't know what the difference is, but they it. Then you got grown people out here, trying to outlive, live out their little fantasies and all kinds of stuff they got running through their mind. So I just figured, fuck it, it is what it is. You be lucky you meet somebody heterosexual.
Listen, my thing is this. You like what you like. If you like it, I love it. But
Okay.
if you're gonna be gay or you're gonna be a trans, especially if you're gay or you call yourself being a bisexual man, which means your ass is gay, at least let the person that you're dealing with know what you are and what you're doing. Don't be straddling
So,
both sides of the
so let me ask you a question.
wood.
So if you wake up in your intoxicated moment and a girl is in your coochie, you gonna stop her?
Nope.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Nope.
See, us women think a
And
little
I
different.
like it. I mean, that's something I like. I mean,
Look, us women think a little bit different than the dudes. Now, does that make me bisexual?
No, let me see what that feel like.
I can't with you. I can't.
Nope.
Nope.
You got me stuck. Sam said, the scenario you mentioned about the guy getting head in his sleep and faking like he didn't realize was a man. Yeah, both were men, but one was gay and the other one was supposedly straight. But I know that wasn't true.
Right.
Maury said that was a lie.
I know, right? It's not the truth.
Xavier said the shot got real weird for me. I stopped at the 3rd episode. It's good though. You gotta keep watching it.
Them shows be too long.
Girl, the shot is good. It's really good.
I heard it. I didn't watch it though.
You'll like it. Sam said the line started with getting head, then hitting her in the doggy style position.
But then why would you want to go back behind all these different dudes? That's just nasty.
And then one of them, evidently he out doing other stuff. So then y'all catch something. All y'all gotta go to the clinic.
All y'all sticking y'all dick in one hole.
It would like
not nowadays. No. Back in the day, maybe. Nowadays, you gotta be gotta think about who you're going behind now, honey.
Hey, Twan. Twan said, "Hey, ladies, V. I was just thinking about the Shy. That was the reason Reg got killed off because he couldn't play a role with the trans." Oh, she said, I didn't know that part why they killed. I thought he got killed off because he been acting crazy in real life. That's what I thought. But okay, that makes sense too. And Xavier said, boom. Orlando said, I ain't never been that horny. Roger said, you better not stop her. It's different for women.
No, we ain't stopping them, honey. We gonna be like, go right on ahead. Keep on doing it.
Honey, Sam said you was 10. She raped you, then.
Damn, what kind of women were you around in your childhood, boy? That's disgusting. You wasn't even ready. Your little dingling wasn't even right.
Honey, But listen, well, hey, that's what everybody was fussing about when little Boosie got his little boy some head from a grown woman. They said that was molestation or some shit like that. But men do shit different than women do.
Yeah.
You know,
I just think
for a man, for him to do that for his son, that's like a rite of passage. But for a
Right.
female, that's rape, and it's pedophilia, pedophilia or whatever you may call
Right.
it.
You can't do
So
certain
you
stuff.
can't do the same things with your daughters that you can do with your sons.
True. True.
I'm looking at something. Don't go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, well, I asked Vaughn this question about her getting her coot licked, not waking up. But I feel the same when it comes to a man. I think if I don't know if now if it was back then, I probably would say a lot of stuff was gay or different or blah 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 blah. But now it's so much stuff that's so corrupt, honey. It's just like go for what you know, because that's what it seems like everybody doing anyway. They just out here on the fly, fucking all kinds of people, giving head to everybody and every woman and every man. And that just seemed like the end thing for certain people. And if that's how you get down, it's like some people got really high sex drives and one dude can't do it. And they mind might, you think about like celebrities, they do so much stuff that after a while, everything becomes boring. And then they start going, oh, let me try this. This looks like it might work. Or let me see what this feels like. This might feel good. And I think that's how it all starts. You just start trying different things, and then you get caught up in what feels good. I mean, any guy that's getting his dick sucked, I don't care whose mouth is sucking it. If it feels good and you nut. You period. And especially if somebody knows how to give a good ass blowjob. I mean, you gon' come, bottom line. So does it make you gay if you don't know? If you got a head down there and you don't know, and it looked like a woman, and you ain't ever seen the middle part, and she's sucking away, and you come, you violated because a dick done dropped out. Bye. Miss me with that. Mm-hmm. Miss me with all of that. No.
Oh my God. Y'all, I don't know where she couldn't get this stuff from. Like
it's just like Vaughn said, if a woman's down there chomping her out and she coming in a car I said a car, but she coming wherever she's at, and shit, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't stopping them.
Look,
and I ain't bisexual, but I ain't stopping them. I'm be like, go on ahead, honey, finish what you're doing. Make sure it's good when you finish.
Okay, but Nicole said, yeah, that's risky. Going behind different people and don't know. Absolutely.
Yeah.
One said that's why the other guy got killed off, the one with the truck. He was fired for sexual harassment. Yeah, I knew that. That's why I thought, because he had a whole lot of other stuff going on outside the show. That's why I didn't know it was because they wanted him to play the a part being with a trans. Sam said the music is making the feminine male the new norm, conditioning people to accept the non-masculine household. Well, yeah.
Men do that to themselves. How many men come home and ask their wives to swing, or I want to have a threesome, or I want to do something, but when the woman turn around and be like, I want to have a threesome with two dudes, then you go south in the brain. So therefore, you searching for all these different types stuff to go down, and then when it go down, some people can't handle it, but then when it go down, the shit look wrong to you when somebody else like it. And I think that's where I go south when I say I think when you get a dude and you sleep with one, you already know from the time you meet a pretty ass that's a man. You just choose to overlook it for the time being because it's something that you want to do.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Hey Joe. Joe said that's why I asked toddler pictures.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta feel hell, but if a man has his penis cut off and he's living as a woman, you ain't gonna be able to tell if you stick your finger in there.
So we had this discussion before, you and I, when we had that other show, because regardless of, and that's what the dude told me too when he was with dude. He said when a person he had been with a transgender, and he said when they do the vagina, they have to put the penis in, flipping inside out, whatever they do. It wasn't pink, it was brown. And plus you have to think about too, of course they take stuff for hormones, but they don't have what we have to naturally get wet and all this kind of stuff. So, and it don't look like, he said it was like brown inside because of the penis or whatever color it was, as opposed to us being pink on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So is differences and differentiations between what a trans got and what we were naturally born with.
But then
I don't know. I can't say that because I've never seen one personally myself. I'm just saying what somebody told me.
But then you got some women that they hold so wide you can't feel it in no way either.
Yeah, because they done been dug out too much. Let's see. Hey, Lisa. Uh, Lisa said, "Be careful what you ask for. Sometimes you get it." You
I
better
know.
know it. You better know it. Mm-mm. But you know, in Atlanta now, not
It's a
only
lot of
Atlanta,
them here.
but we know Atlanta. You got a lot of females that can look like a straight dude, but even if a butch is trying to be a dude, women know that that's a butch. It's something
Right.
that lets them know that's still a woman. She's not a whole live dude. You know what I'm saying? So, but with men and they already have like feminine attributes or whatever, or you know they small framed or whatever, they can really trick somebody. But if you got a
Yeah.
butch, 9 times out of 10, we know it's a butch. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, damn, I wonder if
Now,
that's
now, some of
up
them
there.
even some of them look like little boys, honey.
Yeah,
Some of them look like little boys. Some of them
especially
look
they got
like
flat
men.
chest. You know, because usually the giveaway for them is like that. You could tell when they got their boobs tied down or something like
But then
that.
you know, but in all truth be told, some of them is good looking. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them bushes be looking
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
They ain't all bad
Well,
looking, honey. Some of them look really nice.
would you get one? Would you take one? Hell yeah.
Look,
Hell
woulda,
yeah. Catch you
woulda,
on the right at the right time on the right moment,
woulda.
y'all.
It might depend on the second of the moment. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some that have been very nice looking though. Like being out, being out on the scene. You meet all kinds of folks, and some of them, some of them be attractive.
Look, I don't knock shit though. I had to get all of my words out. But
I just be
anywho,
like.
Orlando said, "What they do? What do they use? WD-40. I don't know what they use, Orlando."
We don't
Roxy
know.
said, "What if you walked in on your teenage daughter getting head from her female best friend?"
Close
Oh
the
my
door.
God, you call? No, you wouldn't. Stop lying.
Close the door. Look, just
No,
close the
you
door. What you gonna do? Stop them?
wouldn't.
Close the door. Be like, okay,
I
when y'all
think
get
I
done,
would.
when y'all get done, we gonna talk about it.
I would
Like,
be
what did you say?
mainly. I would be in so much shock. I would be like,
Be in
how?
shock first initially.
I wouldn't know how to react. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have to worry about that because I mean, well, I don't guess, but I'm just saying.
Well, yeah,
No, my
well.
my girls no. Mm-mm. But I'm just saying, if you did, like, what would be the difference if you walked on in on her and she getting hair from a boy?
That's what I'm saying. You either gonna scream or you be like, what the frick is going on here?
Yeah.
You're gonna say something, but then throw hot water on them. I don't know.
Why the fuck you gonna throw hot water on the pool?
So they can jump apart. Look, so they can jump apart and
What you think they
scatter
gonna
them.
melt? They
Let
gonna
them
melt because the hot
scatter.
water.
I want them to move apart. The whole option is to make them move apart.
I don't know, but I think that's why, as parents, you should have candid conversations with your kids. Don't be trying to
Right.
sugarcoat this or sugarcoat that. Because I'm 150 with mine. They be like, "Oh my God, mama, what this?" Because I tell them the truth. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. Because my thing is, don't try to shield your kids from shit, and then they go out here and get
And
misinformed by
see it.
their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my mama didn't tell me that, and then they take them out here and they get caught up in something they don't know how to
On
get
some
out.
bullshit. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I want my
I agree.
kids to be well equipped mentally and and know how to handle things. I don't want to be just like sugarcoat and shit, and then they go out and then they come home. You're like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And then you got to try to explain again. I'm gonna give it to you raw from the gate.
Mhm.
I don't do that. I don't play them games. Um, let's see. Sam said, look at the clothes that have been made fashionable. Right. The lingo that is
Mhm.
being used, the artists that promote this wave, this legal mandate where you can identify with being something other than what God made you and protected by law. 50-year-old men identifying as 12-year-old girls and sexually assaulting little boys and are suing for false arrest. That's sickening, Sam. It is, but it
Mhm.
happens every day. It's really
Yep.
sickening because, society and the media has made all this, I'm gonna say it, fuck shit okay. And it's just not okay. Like certain shit you just shouldn't do, period. Especially when it comes to messing with little kids, and then
Right. Right.
You a grown ass man wanting to wear diapers and pretend like you a baby and wanting to go get little boys and little girls. All of a sudden, you need somebody to strap them up, get a whip or something with
And beat your
arms, beat
ass.
the shit out of them for real.
Yeah,
Cause that's
to
just
a different
crazy.
capacity.
That's
Yeah, because
crazy.
that's nasty. You shouldn't even
That,
want to date nobody that's younger than your damn child. If you had a child 27, you ain't got no business dating nobody 27.
that
Like
same.
that's nasty. Because then you think about go back a couple of ages. She was old enough to be your child when you was probably 20.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's sickening. Well, that's just like, when you have dudes that watch little girls and raise them until they're of age to be with them. I still think that's sickening because you was watching her as a little girl, then you waited till she grew
Right.
up. Okay. Like, I used to have dudes like, damn, you done grew up. Now I was watching you. No, you better take your ass up because I don't roll like that. No, we're not doing that. But you have men that have watched us grow up.
Grow
Like,
up and be
you
totally digging you when you're grown. You'd be like, what? Like, dude, I knew you when I was 10. Like,
yeah,
what is going on
like,
here?
yeah, I knew you was gonna be such and such when you grew up. I knew that. That's some
I mean, you
shit.
was watching me all along.
Yeah, don't do that. Orlando said they not dog shit. Roger said, but if it's a guy that's in the room with her, the reaction would be completely different. That's true. That's true, Roderick. That's
Yeah,
true. That
that's
you
true.
walk in and see your daughter with a girl or your son getting head from a dude. Like same kind of scenario.
I don't want to walk in on none of my children doing nothing in no room. How about that? Like, let me not
What you
see
say?
that. I don't want to walk
Hey,
in on none of them doing nothing.
remember that April Fools and I got you?
Oh my God, yes. I hated you forever for that. I almost killed the
Oh,
child.
y'all, she was livid. I ain't gonna tell y'all
We
what happened.
lived.
She was
Oh
livid.
my God, I was so mad at Vaughn. I could have killed Vaughn that day
She
for
said,
doing that shit
"This
to me.
better not be an April Fool's joke." I was like, "No, girl, I'm suffering," and I had a straight face and
She had a
everything, y'all.
straight face. I mean, she made me believe it. I was so mad. And she was like, don't hurt him. Don't hurt.
Don't break
I was so
it.
mad. I was
I
mad. I had
throwing
just came from work too. I was pissed.
it, throwing it, breaking her own stuff.
Yeah, I
Crazy.
was. I was so
What is
mad.
that? What is that, Sam? He said, check out Nambla, Nambla. I don't know what that is, but I will check it out. Roger said, sad truth, Sam, shaking my head. It is true. What you said, note to Felicia. Sam said, I expose a lot of this stuff on my page. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Uh hi Sauf. Hey, Lisa said me either. But yeah, I mean, hold on. Right, that's who I was talking about. And Sam, let me read it first. He said the actor Woody Allen adopted a foreign child, raised her to legal age, then married her. This is common knowledge, no repercussions. Right, but Russell Simmons watched Kimora Lee too and did the same thing.
That
So
is so nasty, though.
like,
Ew.
you know,
That to me just sounds not right.
mm,
Like ill. Like ill.
that's a
It's just
person. That's a
mm-mm.
person. If I had kids, I would not leave my own or their own daughters with them because I would
Yeah.
never
I mean,
think of
but
like,
then
are you watching your daughter? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some sick shit. Like, no, no,
yeah, something about that don't register. That's nasty.
that
It's
shit
just
ain't cool.
nasty.
Don't do that. And that's why people be so worried about their girls, but they gotta watch their sons too.
Yeah, because people
You
do
know?
stuff. I mean, look at
Yeah.
the thing that came on Netflix where the mother was taking her kids, the two twin boys, and the one got into the accident and he lost his memory and didn't remember nothing, and the other brother was carrying it. The mother was making them go suck the whole neighborhood's dick. Like she was giving them
What the
out,
hell
making
is
them come.
that?
That's on Netflix, girl, about them two twin boys. That true story about them two twin boys. And one of the boys got into a motorcycle accident and forgot. And then he couldn't understand when he came home what was going on. And the brother that knew everything tried to shield him from it. So he didn't tell him. So it
I,
came out, but he ended up sitting down with his brother and telling him everything that took place because the brother was finding pictures with their heads cut off, with their dingling showing. And he was like, why would mommy want a picture with our head cut off? So he had to tell him, and it broke that boy's heart. That boy was trying to understand mine. It's a good ass episode. It's
that's
not
a
an episode. No, it's a true story on Netflix. I'll tell you the name in our inbox to
Sam
you.
said Boy Scouts of America. Is that it? Boy Scouts of America.
No, it's two white guys and they're identical twins. I'll
Oh,
tell
no.
you. I'll post it on my page when I find it. But it's a good. It was so sad. It broke, I mean, I cried. I felt so bad for the other brother because the one that was carrying it made up like he created a memory for the brother because the brother couldn't remember anything. So he just made his childhood happy. And then the brother kept saying, "But I keep having flashes of stuff." You know how when you lose your memory, you get these little flashes of things
Yeah.
that come back and forth. And he kept having flashes of things of his mother. And then when his mother died, she apologized. And the sad part was the father knew it was going down all along and never stopped her from raping her own kids and giving them to the neighbors. All the neighbors slept with to the boys, all of them. Would have
So
to
she
spend the night and everything. Shit was crazy.
so she raped her sons too?
She raped them, the neighbors. She would let them spend the night, come home in the morning from sleeping with grown ass men, and they would pay her. It was disgusting. I mean, that was the nastiest shit I've ever seen in my life. But it was the saddest fucking story about them two boys. But I'll tell you what it is. I'll get it from my
He
mom.
said the organization. He said no, the organization. Is that it?
That might be what it was called. It was on Netflix. I'll tell you. I'll post it, y'all. I promise I'll post it.
Hey, Stefan, he said probably kill him. But a lot of people say that if they were in that predicament and you thinking that you taking a woman home and then y'all get into this compromising position and then you find out that it's a man. But that's what happened to Teddy Pendergrass, the singer, when he reached over and the female had a dick and he crashed his car and became paralyzed. Randy Jackson,
Hey, look,
Michael,
yeah,
brother,
don't act
a
too
lot of
fast.
people, and they say, a lot of celebrities have been caught in
Mhm.
those positions and where they're
Eddie
supposed to be.
Murphy was caught doing the same thing and
Well,
pleading
you
the
said
fifth.
his name. I wasn't gonna say it. I was about to, and I was saying I
I
wasn't gonna
mean,
say that.
I just figure
Yeah.
sometimes the money come with the territory, honey. You figure you done did it all, and you're out here running around, and then something becomes boring. A coochie no longer looks like a coochie, and a dick look better. So you try that. And then when you try that, you might try a sheep, a goat, a frog. Who knows what you
But
might try? But
I
people
just
try
say
stuff.
when I think people like that who have so much money and the world is at their fingertips and they can do whatever they want to do, they get bored. Then they start want to dib and dab and try other shit. That's how they
Right.
get into all freaky shit and crazy stuff. The swinging, the people coming in the house and doing all this other type of shit. That's just what I think. But
But I think there's signs and all this shit. Like, there's a lot of signs and a lot of this stuff. You see it. You could be with your man. If your man keep wanting to try all kinds of shit with you that don't even make no sense in your own brain, you might want to be like, what is really going on with you?
what's wrong with you? Right, that part.
Or if his
But
dick stopped getting hard. I mean, there's a lot of things you could think of that you just know when some shit is wrong.
well,
Why
they
you
get
laughing, Vaughn? Why you laughing?
I mean, I got a box of tricks. I ain't worried about that. I'm gonna always be okay with that. Listen. But anywho, Derek said kids in every generation are more advanced than the previous generation. True. In 1989 at the Grove, I got caught getting head at school. My dad told me I was way past where he was at my age. My point is, kids today are more advanced and exposed to way more than us as adults and can imagine. And I was telling I think my daughter and I was talking about this the other day, and I was like, kids in elementary know way more shit
Way
than
more.
we do.
Derek, you was getting head at Cedar Grove, boy. What? Stop.
Abba said, "You cold, Shelly." He said, "You
I
cold."
am. I am.
Giuseppe said, "Never broke again. Never give up." Okay, I don't know what he talking about, but anywho, Orlando said, "A sheep, a goat. That's just bad." It sounded like a goat.
But you do know they say people be sleeping with sheeps.
Oh, God.
I said this before, Vonda didn't believe me. I
What?
mean, people screw their own
Yeah.
dogs.
People used to have this just happened recently. This person had bust, and it was a teenager, bust his dog's butt and coochie.
That's disgusting. Oh, that you just made my whole stomach fall.
Yep.
That's
The
nasty.
mama and the mother caught him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you can't. You. Mm-mm.
Ugh. Ooh, oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. All the levels of being nasty. No, don't be having sex with the animals.
Okay. But anywho, y'all, most people say they would kill the person, but
Mhm.
I think there's a lot of curiosity too, and I don't think y'all will really tell if y'all would still go through with the whatever y'all doing. But that's just what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying too. I don't think nobody on here gonna just ever just tell it and be like, "Oh yeah, I was doing it. I was getting it in." A woman is more likely gonna say, "Oh yeah, she gave some good head," but a man is gonna be like, "Oh fuck no, no," because you gotta look,
He'll
you gotta
never
look
admit.
proper for your boys.
He'll never admit it. He'll never admit. Sam
He'll
said
never
sheep have.
admit it.
He said sheep have period like women. Dogs have periods too. Uh,
Dogs have periods, birds have periods, everybody have periods.
I was said, what's your opinion on the use of love dogs? I don't know. I want to ask somebody that. Like, would y'all
You
use
know
one?
what? I was curious about that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You know, I'm transparent when it comes to shit like that. I actually saw one on TV that I thought was absolutely just interesting. And I actually was like, could I climb on top of a plastic thing and just be like, yeah, let me get it in? I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can
Yeah,
pull it off.
she
I was curious.
good, y'all. She good. But they
I
got for
mean, it
men.
ain't no different than sticking a dildo on your bathroom wall and riding it. I mean, what's the difference?
True. But
You know, they got the ones you just stomp on, you just bump them, and they hang on like that. They just be
got good
hanging off the
suction.
wall.
Okay.
They have good suction. That shit is
But
hilarious.
for men they have pocket pussies. They have all types of
Yeah.
stuff for men. So I mean, I don't know if a man used one. I want to know how it was. I just want to. I want to
Now
think I
you
put
can't go
the
falling in love with the doll. Now there's some men that get a little carried away with the dolls, and they go talking to them and making them a whole person. That's not what you do here. It's toys. It's like gadgets, what you play with, and you put it away.
Samson. Somebody need to tell him that is not what doggy style. Y'all,
Well,
y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
they
Hey,
make all kinds of stuff for women, honey. We got all kinds of things to knock ourselves off with. Trust and believe.
hey, Jamal. Jamal said, "Whoa, right? Yeah, women got hella options. Men got options too, but it's just like limited to as then to what
Than
is
a
available."
woman because we have all kinds of sizes. You can screw yourself from the back and the front with the same dildo because they both got two heads. I mean, it's all kinds of shit that you can do with a damn. The
Turn my
ones that
volume
stick on the wall blows me away. You can stick it in the shower and ride it. I mean, put it anywhere you want. It's portable,
anywhere,
and it
and
don't come off the wall. Believe it or not, even if you
and it's,
jump on it, it don't come off.
and it's waterproof.
And it's waterproof, and you can still have the batteries in it.
Look,
Go
money well
figure. Went and put a condom on it. Act like it's so real. And trust me,
they
women
just
don't do
do
this.
it.
Let me just get something straight because I know a lot of people think this. Women don't do this because they can't get dick. Women do it because they tired of getting dick that everybody else is getting from everybody. Like, so as a way to
Facts.
keep yourself safe, you be like, oh, fuck it, I could break myself off. No,
That's
it's
your
not like
thing.
no, it's not like holding a dude, nothing like that. But at the end of the day, if it's gonna keep you from getting infections from these brothers that's running around here screwing everybody, fuck the wall. Just
And
go fuck the
got what
wall.
you needed without the headache.
And you can come and your head fly off and you just be all embracing yourself. I need to tell you, I touch this body, baby. Trust and believe. And it be
But
feeling
got up, wash it out,
awesome.
go about your business, go about your
I
day.
know if I wash it off and put it under the bed. And then it's
Jamal said we off the damn chain.
but it's facts though. I mean,
It's true.
a lot of women do this, man. Y'all think I'm kidding. A lot of women is breaking themselves off. And then when they get these real men that come in behind these dildos that they done knock themselves off with, it makes it kind of hard for those guys. You gotta you gotta pick up the pace a little bit because they done got used to the little vibration that goes on down there.
And then he might not measure up either.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just
See,
saying.
that's when you have to incorporate that into your sex life. Like, it
But men
make him.
don't do it right when they use it
No,
on
they
you.
don't. You gotta show them.
Man, if you teach me how to play with me with a toy, you got to know how
Yeah,
to use it.
Why not?
Honey, look, if you in my bed, we fucking. It ain't me no
Look,
no
my hair
dildo. You ain't playing with no toys, honey.
yes,
Mm-mm.
it's time.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm saying though. I'm just saying though. Yeah.
Sam said, Lord, I found a new market niche. Thanks, ladies. Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, order you one of them and bring it out in there. Look, get a couple so you can sell it. Orlando said, hell, y'all might get the doll sprung with y'all sexy asses. Derek said, brothers need to get them a flashlight. A flashlight. It makes you last longer and makes you bigger. A flashlight? I ain't never heard of that.
Oh, I ain't never heard of that now. Do tell. Spill a little more
Sam said,
beans.
Sam said he a whole food major. Okay. He said,
Okay, okay.
yeah. But anywho, y'all, this has been a wonderful topic. Y'all keep y'all whatever y'all want to talk about coming in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram.
Naughty
Naughty
and Nice
Talk,
22.
Nice too.
Y'all, the new people that came on tonight, please, please, please go to the Shelly Live and Be Love Bird Facebook page and like the page. That's all you have to do is press like, y'all. I can't stress this enough. Like the page. That's all you got to do. You know, on YouTube, it's a whole little, we got the YouTubers that be vlogging in. We can see you on the screen. Subscribe. You got to hit that button, y'all. That button makes a difference in this world of ours. It does.
And y'all, we're also working on our website, so y'all be able to go over to our website and we'll stream from there, and then we'll have a little stuff up there. We're working on some things too that y'all can buy some things or whatever the case may be. But we'll let y'all know. And we'll keep y'all
You
posted
might be
on.
able to buy a Shelly Live tongue. Or a V Love Bird coochie.
Oh
Brown
my
skin
God.
girl, stay home and mind the baby. Ain't no telling what we might have. But you will be able to get on there soon. It is under construction. Hopefully the page will be the bomb. You'll be able to vlog there. It'll tell you where we're gonna be, our spots, our movement. I will never do Twitter. I don't think anybody in the world should know where I am every day of my life. But we're gonna be, and we are working on going on Monday through Friday, because the network that we're about to sign with, they want us Monday through Friday. So we have to abide by some of these rules. Now, what that's gonna look like gonna be a whole nother question.
Y'all
But
just keep on and keep on supporting us and loving us like we love y'all. And we're always so happy to see y'all come in. And we're really happy when the new ones come in too. So y'all keep coming, like and share, subscribe, and follow and all that type of stuff too. Jamal said he loves our vibe and take care. Thank you, Jamal. Sam said, don't forget to I'm gonna check that out when we get off, Sam. He said eye opener. That naughty nice button is lost. That's the one you said you're supposed to put up, you never did.
you know what? We was doing it and y'all was not seeing it, Sam. Like, we put it up a couple of times, but we working on some things that we're gonna start throwing in the show, y'all. And it's just a matter of just like implementing things at the right time. We still trying to get the stream to flow, like how I be popping off the screen sometimes, just to try to get things moving the way that it's supposed to move. With this Wi-Fi is like mind blowing. So we working in the back end. Trust we are. We want our show to be popping off the chain. We want to keep you guys and gals happy with our topics and the shit we talk about. And we like y'all for rocking with us. That's the easiest way we can say it. We love that y'all love us, because we love y'all right back. And we form a little bond here in this little community we got going on here.
Yes,
Lando said, put him down for 2, please.
I heard he said 2 of each.
2 of each. You want the tongue and the cuckoo? Now, they ain't gonna be licking each other. It's gonna be separate, sold separately in 2 different boxes. I'm gonna have a pose like this. use it to your abilities. It's gonna be like.
Sam, that's the good thing about the network we're gonna sign with. We can still do whatever we're doing, and they're not like taking our creative juices or whatever. We can still do what we want to do, which is a great thing. Which is was one of our biggest concerns. We want to continue to be us. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that may change is the time. It may go to 8:30 because of the content. 8:30 versus 8. That's the only thing that we've actually talked about that will possibly change. So.
Well, we'll let y'all know when all that comes into fruition. I mean, it's already in the works, but we'll definitely let y'all know. So yeah.
But I am selling a Shelly Live tongue. I'm not joking about that. It's going to be on the page. I'm selling it for $19.99. Shelly's tongue, porcelain duck. It's gonna be like
Hey, she
That's
like
all you gonna get.
she like the Asian
Like
shop. Everything got 99 on the end.
19.99 plus taxes, $5, y'all. $5.
Look, Derek to make it all three. Hey Roscoe, why you coming out so late? We about to get off now.
Roscoe, where you been, baby? You gotta put on at 8. I gotta go work on
Sam said he needs a
myself.
wholesale order.
No, now when y'all see this shit, now when we put our stream out and say our website is up and popping, it's gonna have, we raw with this what we do here. So our shirts are gonna be graphic. Our stuff that we selling is going to be a little edgy. We ain't selling to the Christian mingles. We selling to brothers that like
or eHarmony.
we doing
Hey, but listen,
here.
don't sleep on them religious sites now. Them be the freaks like the ones in the churches be the freakiest people in the
Okay, so just know that it's going to be different. So you got to open your mind, women especially, open your mind to a different agenda. You might want a Shelly Live tongue or a V Love Bird vagina in brown. We might make them come in all sizes, small, medium, and large.
No, we're not doing that, honey. Man, it's gonna be as is.
As is.
As is, honey.
Yes, baby. Yeah, we're planning. We're planning on moving a lot of stuff around here, but it's going good. It's been had a great feedback. We actually hit our 5,999 views as of what was it? It was 5,999. I think it was like two or three shows ago. I can't remember. Hats off to us. This shit is hard work. Trust and believe. It's not as easy as it looks.
Sam said your freak flag is flying high.
Sam, I am raw and really real with the shit I say. Trust and believe. That's just who I am.
We're not playing with this. We're trying to make something, and then hopefully they can do something with this pandemic so we can really get out there and do our thing. But until then, y'all will have us right here.
Because then we can start throwing little things where people can come out and mingle with us. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, once you hang out with me and Vaughn, you never ever go want to hang out with nobody else. I'm telling you that right now. We are extra on the scene. So you're gonna have a good time. Know this. I can promise you a good time.
Y'all never want to get off our live. Just think if we do something live and y'all can come, it's over.
Yeah. So, just keep rocking with us. We moving these mountains on the back end, honey. We are. Thank y'all for waking me up because I was definitely tired before I got on this live and my head was hurt.
Depressed.
I was not fucking depressed. I'm not depressed at all. I was tired. Man. I was tired, man. I was tired. Tired.
Damn, Sam. Well, that's around. We're gonna say it's around the corner, but it's all good. He's at 2029. I'm there. Damn.
We might have to come. We might have to make a drive. Put us on your books. We might have to come just see you, baby.
Yeah. Sam. Derek said they're going to be strippers. If you want strippers, when we do our live shows,
my gosh, when we do our party in 2021, y'all, we finna shut down Atlanta if this pandemic's over.
Y'all ain't gonna be ready.
You ain't gonna know till you know, honey, because it's gonna go down. Let them lift this little thing up off of us. Y'all gonna see how it happens in the ATL.
How the Southern Bells do it. Oh, we're gonna come through. For real.
Uh-huh.
In more ways than one.
Exactly.
Anyway, it is we've been on for 1 hour and 18 minutes as usual. We always go over, but it's just be so much fun. So
it'll be fun. It do.
We love you too, Roscoe. You have a good night as well. You can go back and watch this one. You should have been on this one. But anywho.
Well, Ronald, thank you.
I was in a bad mood until I saw you two smiling. Well, we glad we
could. Love. Much love.
Ronald. Much love. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and shut this down. We love y'all. We love what we do. Y'all keep tuning in every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But it's gonna be soon gonna be Monday through Friday.
Right.
I gotta brace myself for this, y'all.
And this is Shelly Live and V Love Bird, loving life, loving what we do, and baby, loving some y'all. Y'all just don't know how much we love y'all. Honey, you got to play the song. You know, I can't do it tonight. I don't even know what the buttons are on my
Okay.
phone.
Look what they say
We
in Georgia.
and we
Say
and
no
we
more.
out.
Look what they say in Georgia. Say no more.
Love y'all. We see y'all on Wednesday.
All right, y'all. Well, good night, y'all. We love y'all. Peace out.
Thanks, Joe. Good night. Good night. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
What the fuck are you?
Ladies and
Will
gentlemen.
you shut
You're
up?
now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go.
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Shelly
Me don't want no fake love,
and
me only want the real deal.
Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets.
Shelly Light and Be Lovebird.
Shelly Lime and Be Lovebird.
Shelly Light and Be Lovebird.